Tie as tight as you can. No, no. Got everything stuck under
it. War paint.
Gene Davis. Gene Davis arrives from the Bighorn Mountain Run. Hard to tell the difference between that and
how did you get that off there? You know, well, you only finger typed it.
Fucking Ken and Heathy don't know what they're talking about.
Through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw, the brands were still on fire and their bruises made of steel. Horns are black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. Did you have a bet where I'd forget the f***ing words? Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo. Those riders in the sky, faces gaunt, their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. Riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet. They'll ride on forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. They ride on, hear the cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky.
So, and you were a pilot? Is that where you got to know Mooney?
I got to know Mooney when I was working in American, because he was a Fed there. Ron Shoulders and I knew each other in the Air Force. Shoulders was the manager for the simulators, and I teaching the simulators.
Yeah.
And Mooney and his area were doing all that. And Ron kept showing me these pictures from the trail ride. He told me this, he told me all about an invitation only, blah, blah, blah. One day after about the third or fourth year, he said, when are you going to come on this thing? And I said, Ron, you told me this was invitation only. I said, well, I've been inviting you for about 4 years. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Howard Musell agreed to take me.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. Well, you guys are wonderful additions to this whole deal.
And my buddy Doug Herzog, who usually comes with me, couldn't come this year. Business things cut in, and he's pissed. But I say, this young guy, Gary Downing is just.
So how many Texans are there that have had to endure on this goddamn ride?
Howard's got 5, I think 4 or 5 new riders. They're almost all Texans.
Oh, Jesus.
We had, about 4 years ago. Well, actually, we had a lot of fun with the Texas flag that one year.
Yeah.
I think Peter John probably still has it.
These guys put up a Texas flag. And of course, Peter John Camino's got a.
There was no animosity.
Capture the flag, huh?
Kind of. And have you been up on the ride before?
I haven't.
This is the first time.
Typically on Friday, although this year apparently Howard says no. Friday after the ride is the mint julep part of it.
Okay.
About 4 years ago, he had a sign up, which was posted in the wall with an arrow going this way that said mint juleps, and an arrow going that way that said Texas. My first year up here, I got a picture someplace. My first year up here, we're drinking mint juleps. I got my duster on, my hat on, my gloves on, collar turned up. It's colder than snot. But we're drinking mint juleps.
And having a great time.
Yes, sir.
By
decree.
I used to live out on Dutch Creek out east of Sheridan, and there was a guy out there named George E. Cabela's. And he was a legendary character who liked to drink. And so he'd go wherever there was drinking, he was there. And we had a New Year's Eve party one night. It was 20 below zero, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, everybody quit. Georgie circles back the next morning, gets a big bowl of beer, and he's sitting there, and it's just frigid out there. And he's sipping on that beer, and he goes, and he says about his long-suffering wife, Lucille. He said, Lucille, never believe what a miserable time I'm having.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is something that's never been done before on the ride. And this is the 50th anniversary, and so the extended Curvin, Geiger, Clark family has decided to do something really neat for the ride. The ladder's pretty steep. Yeah. This is a regular. You want it higher? Jeff Geiger comes here from Columbus, Ohio. Is that right? Yeah. You can take it wherever you want. You were on. Yeah. Sure. Good to see you. Bringing all 16 cousins. Well, I got 4 other brothers, and 5 nephews. That's 9 Geigers are here. Did you talk to the wranglers? No. Well, I was waiting for you to show up. Oh, you wanted back? Well, let's go talk to Eddie right now.